Winter is probably my favorite time of the year. I love wearing oversized hoodies, sipping on hot chocolate and curling up in my blanket while binge watching my favorite TV shows. But amidst all this that winter brings along, it also is a season of dryness, which simply means that the most coveted skincare need is to keep the skin hydrated and moisturized. But how is the question? Hi guys, I'm Ankita and today I'm going to share with you some tips on how to keep your skin hydrated and moisturized in winter. Before I begin, make sure to subscribe to our Be Beautiful channel if you haven't already and ring the bell icon for further notifications. The first tip is to opt for a moisturizing cleanser. The point of a cleanser is to get rid of dirt, oil, grime, product buildup and any other impurities, but more often than not, it also ends up stripping the skin of its natural oils. These oils are the first line of defense for our skin. Once the defense is down, the skin could be exposed to a whole bunch of problems. This is why using a non-drying moisturizing cleanser is a must. Speaking of which, this is the one that I use during winters. It's the simple kind to skin moisturizing facial wash. This cleanser is the answer to your parched, dehydrated skin. It contains ingredients like provitamin B5 that softens the skin, bisoprolol moisturizes the skin, and vitamin E is known to nourish the skin. Plus, the formulation of this facial wash contains no skin nasties and is 100% soap-free. While it will get rid of the impurities, it will not strip off or dry the skin. Another tip that I like to follow to ensure to keep my skin hydrated and moisturized during winter is using a hydrating serum while the skin is still damp. Reason being, hydrating serums that contain hyaluronic acid are packed with a high concentration of humectants, meaning it binds water molecules to the skin, resulting in plump and moisturized skin. Speaking of which, here is an hyaluronic acid serum that I absolutely love. This is the Simple Booster Serum with 3% hyaluronic acid plus B5 for deep hydration. This non-sticky, non-greasy, dermatologically tested serum is free of skin baddies and is great at infusing deep hydration. It contains 0.5% active hyaluronic acid that will hydrate the surface of the skin, 0.5% pentavitins which will hydrate the deeper layers of the skin for up to 72 hours, and it has 2.5% provitamin B5 which will maximize and retain hydration. But don't just think that, well, I have applied a hydrating serum, so I have taken care of the hydration bit. Because truth is, serums hydrate the inner layers of the skin, but what about the topmost layer that acts as a skin's top defense when it comes to protecting against winter harshness? Cue the moisturizer. Not only does moisturizer keep the skin glowing and plump, but it also helps in protecting the natural integrity of the skin. I like to use the Pond's Super Light Gel Oil-Free Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid plus vitamin E. This gel-based formula sinks into the skin like a dream and gives long-lasting nourishment. It is infused with hyaluronic acid, which is known to attract moisture from its surrounding atmosphere. This in turn will keep the moisture barrier intact and keep the skin hydrated. To make it even more soothing, store the moisturizer in the refrigerator and then use it for a cooling sensation. It might be cold and gloomy outside, but your skin still needs SPF before you step out. In fact, sun damage is just as easy in the winter as it is in the summer. Plus, the sun can dry out skin and deplete its levels of essential fatty acids, leaving skin looking and feeling dry, flaky and rough, which is why I like to use the Lakme Sun Expert SPF 50 PA+++ Ultra Matte Lotion Sunscreen. This broad spectrum sunscreen is lightweight, non-sticky, non-greasy and blocks up to 97% of harmful sun rays. Just squeeze out 2 fingers full of sunscreen. That right there is the right quantity. I suggest applying sunscreen 30 minutes before stepping out. And don't forget to reapply every 2 to 3 hours. We often forget to keep our lips hydrated during the winters because when the humidity levels drop, our lips get chapped quickly. Also, fun fact, unlike the rest of our skin, the lips don't contain sweat or oil glands, which means they cannot keep themselves moisturized. That's up to you. This is precisely why I suggest you start using a lip balm as soon as you notice a nip in the air. I like to use the good old white petroleum jelly like the Vaseline lip therapy in aloe vera. This is ideal if you want to tackle cracked lips because it has the goodness of aloe that soothes lips, hydrates, locks in moisture and will give you luscious soft lips in no time. And lastly, add a sheet mask in your skincare routine, especially in the winter months. Reason being, sheet mask can provide much needed extra moisture and nutrients to the skin during the dry winter months. While selecting a sheet mask for the winter months, look out for sheet mask that contains hydrating ingredients, like this one. This is the Pond's Vitamin Duo Sheet Mask Hydrating Sheet Mask with Vitamin B3 Natural Coconut Water. This alcohol and paraben-free, dermatologically tested sheet mask contains 100% natural coconut water. This sheet mask is made up of 100% biodegradable fabric that feels oh so soft on the skin. Place it on clean skin and let the skin soak in all the skin goodies infused in it for a dewy and radiant skin. When you take off the sheet mask, use the remaining serum from the packet and pat it into the skin. So those were some of my tried and tested tips on how to keep your skin hydrated and moisturized in winters. Before you leave, like, share this video and subscribe to our Be Beautiful channel. And of course, ring the bell icon for further notification. Happy winters! Bye!